Good morning, Kitten Brigade? I can't decide. It's like literally right at midnight. Oh, no, it's just before. Good evening, Kitten Brigade. Insane Kitten here. We're back for some more Spirit Hunter Death Mark. But that pickup line is so cheesy and cringeworthy. Is kawaii. It's super kawaii, okay? Admit it. Admit it. If a girl came up to you and said, and she was, cute enough, and she said that to you, like, come on. Come on. Good time, peoples. Sup, Teddy Jones? Sup, Radioactive Orca? How are you guys doing? I don't really see you that often around here, Teddy Jones, but welcome back. I noticed that you're actually an older follower. Are you a lurker? Are you a lurker? A secret lurker? Or you only just like the spoopy games? Them spoops. Konnichiwa. Welcome and thank you for that follow, Otavius Eterna. How you doing? Which file were we on? Chapter 3. Yes. So we're on chapter 3. We're working on Hanayome story. Who's our partner? We picked Suzu. We're going with the elementary school girl for reasons. Whoa. How are you? Welcome to Twitch. It's because I tend to fall asleep while watching due to the pills I take at night. Oh, okay. So you are you're in North America then, I'm assuming. If it's midnight where you are. If it's midnight where you are. I don't often stream this late. I actually meant to get off my butt and stream earlier, but I got super lazy and I almost did not stream, but I was like, no, I really want to stream. So, this might be a bit of a shorter stream. Talk? I think we've talked to her already. I tell Mary about Seiko Hasakawa. What a sad woman. Her grudge against the world turned her into Hanayome. If this is indeed the case, you may find a clue in the forest where she committed suicide. Okay. She's a doll, by the way. West Coast and North America. Oh, okay. Same, so you're in, Pacific Standard Time then. I gotcha. Yeah, I tend to stream pretty late. Like, I tend to stream somewhere between, like, 8 to 2 in the morning, usually. Usually. If I'm not doing, like, my morning streams. Which isn't really typical. Some visual novels. Do you like the visual novels, Radio? I don't know if that's like a happy emote. I'm guessing it's a happy emote. It's a cat squishing its face, so like squee, you know. I'm assuming you're happy. I don't know. So you're a game streamer? I mean, I guess so. Some people might look at visual novels and be like, "Is this even a game? Is this even a game, bro?" It's a very, very sad emote. Okay. I mean, it's hard to tell. Like, these emotes are very subjective. They're very subjective. I'm over a night owl, so mornings don't exist for me. I'm the same way. But the only reason why I was doing mornings, well, morning to, like, afternoon, because I used to kind of do, like, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., only because my son was in school, but now that he's out of school, I'll probably just be doing mostly night streams because I'm more awake at night. Hearing her speak, I had the impression that she had been raised well, but now that I'm out alone with her like this, it's not just that. She's, how do I put it? This is a little late, but I hope we get along. Should I call you Mr. Yashiki? No, just Mr's fine. Having you call me by my first name is kinda... I'm sorry, that was rude of me. That's right. She's strangely mature. So, like, this is like a elementary school kid. I write games, so nice to meet ya. Hello. So, wait, what do you mean by, like, write games? Do you like programming or, like, storyboarding, that sort of thing? That pointy nose and those soft-looking lips in the rearview mirror? Oh, there you go. I barely noticed that at the top there. Nice catch, nice catch. And then another person pointed out that this is a love hotel. Love H Amore is what it says. It's a love hotel. I did some research. The small pupper, it turns out, was a Pomeranian puppy. It took me a while to realize what you were talking about, Radio. So you're talking about the puppy that approached you and was the size of your freaking palm. Okay. Yeah, Pomeranians tend to be fairly small. It's a very small toy breed. I mostly make card games and board games. Oh, okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. I like me some good board games. Though it's been a while, probably since I last played a decent board game with people, especially with this epidemic. So, if you have any good board games that you've designed, let me know. I'll give it a try. That's right. She's strangely mature. Suzu. Is it alright if I call you that? Yes, just Suzu is fine. Okay. So what do your parents do? Yeah, it's kind of out of the blue to ask that, but we might be in some life and death situations. Even if she's just a kid, I'd like to know what kind of person she is. Right now, I'm only living with my mom. She pushes herself every day. Pushes herself? Does that mean she's a career woman who works hard at her job? I see. Sorry for the random question. Not at all. She lives alone with her mother, who works every day, which means she's basically living alone. That must be why she's so mature. Pomeranians are so adorable. Yeah, Radio was just talking about a puppy that approached him. You didn't take a picture though, so it didn't happen. Just kidding. So I read the concept to card effects and rule books. Ah, okay. So I guess you have like a small team that you're a part of with other people, I'm assuming. And you have like other people who handle other parts of the game design. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Just then, the tires hit a bump in the road. It sounded so squishy. I could see a square gray object in the backseat through the rear view mirror. In the backseat. Is that thing back there yours? No, that's Ada's. He said it was a CD radio cassette player. A radio cassette player? Why? He said we might need music while we drive. Want to listen to something? It might be just like all anime music on there. No, I'll pass. No backseat. Have you ever had coffee candy? I think I have probably had like coffee flavored candy, but I don't know if I've ever had like coffee candy. Is that different? Why do you ask? Or is it like candy infused with like coffee, like real coffee in it? I don't know. Maybe there's no difference. Oh no, I'm sure there's a difference. There's probably like coffee flavored candy that doesn't really have like caffeine or coffee in it. I don't mind it, but I mostly kind of drink coffee for the caffeine effects. Salted caramel coffee candy are really good. That sounds actually kind of tasty, even though I'm not a really big caramel fan. I don't really like caramel type candies, hard candies. So if I have had it, it probably wasn't because like, you know, I went and bought it. It's not my first choice in candy. Have you ever had butter? Shit's delicious. Okay. I will take you for your word that it's delicious, considering that water doesn't really have too much of a flavor. Sure, why not? I like caramel. I actually don't like caramel. Random trivia about me. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. Wait, what happened? Oh, because I turned down to listen to music. I was the one that was rude enough to turn down the music, and that caused the conversation to die. To commit Sudoku. It has water flavor. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I actually don't like candy bars with like caramel in it. The only one I do enjoy is like Twix, which is funny because Twix is mostly caramel over like cookie bar things. But that's about it. As far as like caramel type candies go. After falling silent a while, Suzu finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn one direction. This mark, did Hanayome really do this? I don't know for sure, but I think that's a natural assumption. Oh, I guess so. Suddenly it dawns on me. Why does this kid not want to treat the spirit like it's evil? No, maybe it's just Hanayome specifically, but that would be the best. What would? I mean, if Hanayome were really a nice spirit. Yeah, you're right. Her grin at me is relieved. I smile back at her stiffly, a weight in the pit of my stomach. How could any spirit be, like, friendly, though? They've explained in the series that most spirits are, like, you know, kind of more or less trapped on this plane of Earth because of unfinished business or whatever. So wouldn't that be a bad thing? Why is it vibrating? Oh no, always the lewd ones. It's a light milky coffee flavor with a sea salt caramel flavor with it, and it's real coffee. Oh, okay. That sounds actually not bad. Not bad. I don't like caramel. I love that thing that has a lot of caramel. Okay? Okay. I don't like caramel. I love that thing that has a lot of caramel. Like, is it a specific thing that has a lot of caramel that you like? Or you just like anything that has a lot of caramel in it? You said it, Twix. Oh, okay, okay. I love that thing. That has a lot of caramel. Oh, okay, okay. Twix. No, I was just illustrating the fact that I don't like much other candy bars that have caramel, and I was pointing out that the only candy bar I do like, that has caramel in it is Twix. It's a Werther's original. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna say no if someone offered me like a Werther's candy, but it's definitely not something I like. You know, it's not something I would go out of my way to buy. That's all. I'm not a super picky eater, but like I would not go out of my way to buy candy bars with caramel in it. And Twix is the only brand that I would buy that has caramel in it. Everything else I buy in terms of like candy bars or chocolate bars tend to just be like dark chocolate bars or like Kit Kat or Coffee Crisp, usually like wafer type ones. Oh, I already read that. If that's really true, then we can get through this without anyone dying. The problem is, that's impossible. I lightly rub my wrist as I watch Suzu smile out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, You know what? I just realized Eterna is from what's that? I Am Setsuna, isn't it? I will observe you make a wish. You already know. You already now? You already now. I already know what? I think about that one. It's kind of like ice cream. Oh, okay. You always want ice cream. They use sugars contained in alcohol since there is less calories. There's less calories in alcohol sugars? See, I don't really know too much about that. No, damn it! I really hope so. I hope so. Yes. We're back here. Huh? We're gonna go in the forest? She doesn't really quite look like a elementary school. She looks more like a middle school girl. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe she could pass. How's your day been? It's been good. It's been alright. It's been pretty chill. Not terribly productive. I probably could have been more productive. I'm lazy. Not you. No one asked you. Aw. I'm gonna hang my head in sadness. Yeah, I'm going to the forest now. Get your ass in there. Suzu is understandably terrified. Anyone would be in her shoes. No one wants to go into a dark forest at night. Like, what the fuck? Especially a famous suicide spot. We'll be okay so long as we're careful. I don't believe what I said for a minute. Lord. It's just something you say at times like these. Oh no. They're just like simple platitudes you say to people, even though you don't really believe them. Yeah, sure. Okay. It's supposed to be west of the gate. I looked at the west of the gate again, but there's no sign of a trail. Suddenly, Suze's face stiffens. What's wrong? It just got cold. Oh fuck, what is that? What is that? Is that a dog? What's happened to its face? At first I thought that was like a body bending over backwards, but like it's a dog? What is going on with its face though? I can't even understand what I'm looking at. Psh, been there, done that, took a jump on a tree that people hung themselves from often, was camping there. Oh my god, that's so mean. That's kind of disrespectful, Teddy. Edward indeed. Edward. I don't understand this Edward reference. Okay. I follow their gaze and see a low profile or low shadow dashing out from the darkness. A dog? It certainly seems like one. It kicks up the dirt with 4 legs, but it looks off somehow. Its fur is long and disheveled, and from certain angles, its face looks human. Oh god. The dog stares at us, growling softly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The shape looked almost kind of somewhat human. Like, what? What is it? What is this? What are you showing me here? Oh, Edward. Okay. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist. Gotcha. No, yeah, it took me a while to recall. Like, it took me a while to figure out. Yeah. You guys were referring to the hybrid. Poor hybrid. That's such a sad part of the story. Are you trying to tell us something? Mom says you're not supposed to talk nice to dogs like that. She says to be firm, like its master. That's how you train them. If you give it attention, the dog will think it has power over you. So ignore it and stay quiet, huh? I guess it's true for humans too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The dog barks loudly, then vanishes into the western underbrush. The moment it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Never? Wait, what are you saying never to? Was it trying to tell us that we should go that way? Maybe. What? What's up with the dog, though? Why is there a dog? I shined a flashlight on the spot where the dog disappeared. A now familiar pain shoots through my wrist. Ew. No, with dogs you are firm but loving. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. We're always working on a time limit. We only have like till dawn to like solve these problems. I don't know why we only get like till dawn and like everyone else kind of can get away with whatever. But apparently we... So the premise of this game is that we're basically hunting like ghosts, and we're trying to find the ghost that was responsible for our mark, death mark. And so to get rid of a death mark, you have to banish the ghost or like kill the ghost that left that mark on you. So yeah. Cause fuck you specifically. Yeah, basically. There's probably not much time left. We better hurry. Okay, let's check the bushes over there. Investigating the forest again. The garage shelves contain files on accidents and crimes within each city from decades old to just a few years old. We all search through them and find a case with a victim named Seiko Hasegawa, the person mentioned in the note. The details of her case are sickening. About the assault of a woman in each city. The victim was abducted by a group as she was walking her dog in the forest while awaiting her wedding day. Oh, that's why there's a dog. She was found by a phone booth along the highway the next day, but that's not all. The culprits photographed the assault and blackmailed her fiancé with the photos for money. A few days later, all of the stress caused her to kill herself. Her fiancé went missing afterward, with people believing he also committed suicide. Christy investigated the case back then. She says the fiancé was a famous musician. To Seiko, I'll dispel all of your heartache. Those words bother me, but there's something else too, and that's the fact that the culprits also went missing after she died. This ghastly case is still unable to gain full closure. The phone box that guided us to the case, the fact that the woman who hung herself wore a wedding dress, the connections to the forest by H Castle, the other mark bearers won't like it, but we need to go back to the forest. But why am I so sure of that? Upon our return to the forest, a strange dog appears. It growls at us before disappearing into the western thicket. Christy says the place she checked in the past was in the west also. Still, the dog didn't look natural. I suppose it's a good sign since we're chasing after a spirit? But the mark warns that time is short. We have to hurry. I think the dog also got run over to the one that the lady was walking the dog with before she got assaulted. It reads, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." And the letters that show up here in Japanese is korosu, which they translated as murder. Yes, that's what the universe said when it brought me to life. I was born and died several times due to breathing problems, but they kept bringing me back. Those stubborn bastards. What? What are you talking about here? With the dog gone, I pushed my way into the brush. I only just looked at it. I spot the traces of what used to be the path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. Path goes west from the gate. It's really here. Was it trying to tell us about it? Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. Fun, fun, fun. Life saying fuck you specifically. Oh. Caw. So, have anyone here played this game? Or you just tuning in because you don't know what the hell it's about? There's something in the grass at the foot of the tree. It's a wad of paper. This feel? Touch it. I push the grass aside and pick it up. Found a worn out talisman. Oh, nice. We got some points. Nope, just because of our cringe. See, it worked. My pickup line worked. It brought you in here. I know everything. Let me spoil it for you. Oh god. Evils upon evils. There's nothing here. Do we want to go right or do you want to go straight, guys? This one looks to be a dead end if we go... Or sorry, not right. To our left. Jump scare! Wait, where's the jump scare? We'll go to the left. I want to go back. Oh my god, what is on the fucking tree? That looks really frightening looking. That looks creepy, like there's blood stains and stuff. I'm not gonna look at the tree yet. Something's in the grass. I can't see it well from here. Touch it. Touch it. I feel around in the blades of grass. Instant camera. Ooh. I've hit the switch before I realize, and a red light appears. Apparently that means that the flash can be used. Does it still work? Yeah, it looks like it. I turn it off and quickly stuff it in my bag. I decide it's wise to not mention the dried blood that stuck to the bottom of it. Dun dun dun. To see is to perceive light. We got a hint there. That distant voice echoes in my head. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light is reflecting. Or wait, seeing something means you're seeing the light is it's reflecting. Okay. But what does that have to do with Hanayome? It's a clue. Some kind of clue. What was in here? In the bushes below the tree, I found a dirty instant camera. The back reads, "Take a picture. Flash included." That voice then whispers to me again, to see is to perceive light. Light things that emit light. The camera, I bet Seiko Hasegawa detested that light. Looks like someone had explosive diarrhea. Gross. Like all over the freaking tree. I want to save. It's spoopy. Let's look at the tree. I shine the light on the grove of the trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. Mister, what's that? Something stuck to that tree over there. I can't make it out from here. Oh god, we're like getting closer, look. What the fuck is this? It's like nails and photos. Oh, they're photos. Bloody photos and stuff. What is this? You have some weird ass kinks, radio. All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing and my brain comes to a halt. That's kind of weird that he's saying that because we've seen some fucked up shit before this case because we've done 2 cases before this. Each chapter covers a different ghost. So this is our 3rd ghost that we're chasing after and we've seen some pretty fucked up shit. Tokikshin yo. Oh hey, voodoo ritual. It's kind of fucked up, man. It's kind of fucked up. It looks like they all have like nails driven into their eyes and stuff in the photos. Very creepy. Meh. I like how radio you've just memorized your favorite quotes. Are these photos? There are a bunch of photos, pictures of different people posted to the tree, but they're all what is this? Why do all the eyes have nails? It's just as Suzu said. Quote 16. What is quote 16? Limes game make my floppy dicks hard. Kittens. Okay. Gotta love that voodoo magic. Never mind, I had it wrong. You like floppy dicks going hard? Is that your thing? It's just as Suzu said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. He shot his hot program all over us. It was 15. Okay, there you go. It's not too far off from floppy dicks going hard. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? All of the pictures, they're all men. Suzu's mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right. Yeah, looks like it. All the subjects are men. That's clearly not a coincidence. Oh god, are we in trouble then? Because we're male? I feel a little dizzy and step back. Eh, we're the main character, so we probably won't die. So it's probably for the best that we're using a female character partner. Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light from the flashlight. Is something wrong? Nothing. It's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be there. We should check it out. Where? What thing? I don't see nothing that they're talking about. Oh, up here. Something up in the branches of the tree is reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. You're going to climb the tree? There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb up it. So... what do you guys think? Excuse me, I'll go put some nails in people's eyes. Okay. Sounds like a fun habit. Forget it and go back. No! I wanna climb the tree. Okay, wait, hold on. Here, I give up and back away. I bet you it's something good though. Here, hold on. We'll save it again. Okay, get nails in your eyes, I guess. Okay, boost. She wants men, so go boost. She wants men. I don't think she wants men. I think she kind of hates men. I'm gonna boost my partner up. Boost my partner up. If that's all, then okay, I'll try. Let's see if she tries. I squat at the base of the tree and let her climb up on me. Up you go! I stagger a bit, but manage to stand. I feel like I'm one of the trees now. Can you reach? Just a little to the right. I'm almost there. Eek! Suzu reaches as far as she can with her hand and I lose my balance. We both crash to the ground. Oof. Are you okay? I'm fine. Here. Suzu shows me her hands. I bet your IRL name is something girl like Historia Reese. Reese? Historia Reese? Yeah, you got me. That is like my exact name for sure, Lime. How you doing, man? Exactly, she wants your eyes, not the little girls. Gross. Ew, what is Kitten's talking about me behind my back? I'm pretty sure that that was your quote, dude. I recognize the fact that you typed everything out at the end, like dash kittens, and you typed the date and the exact time and everything when you didn't have to. That's like a total Lime mistake. And it sounds like a made-up quote. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. Dog collar. Maybe your Nightbot just made a mistake. Okay, yeah, Nightbot totally made a mistake. A collar. It makes me think of that dog we saw before coming here. Does this belong to that dog? I wonder who threw it away. Who knows? As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. Enta. It's interesting that it's using these symbols here. I guess they're supposed to be decorative. Enta. It looks like it's missing part of the letter for the first one. What do you think the name could be, guys? Enta. Penta? Tenta? Tentacle? If you didn't know who Historia Race is, I'm sad. No, I don't really know. Her real name must be Kathy. Or Katie. Some shit like that. Maybe it's Karen. Maybe my name is Karen. The doggo from before wants your peepers. That's gonna give me the jeepers. Did you not watch Attack on Titan? I have watched Attack on Titan. I just don't remember the names very well. Like, come on, you weebs in training. I'm really bad with names, though. Like, I have watched Attack on Titan, but I don't remember people's names in that one. Catherine? Nope, it's not Catherine. This is like a Catherine reference to that game. Catherine. All 60 episodes of Attack on Titan. I have not watched all of them, I don't think. I haven't watched like the latest season. I watched a little bit, but I might not have finished watching it. I don't remember. Susie? Susie Q? No. I finished all the seasons today. Was it like slow releasing? I don't know. I wasn't keeping up with it or was it like done before? I don't know. I also know that there's also like these weird spin-off Attack on Titan ones, like chibi shows or something. My real name is Bob. Is it really Bob? How are you supposed to pronounce that? Exactly. Someone tell me, how do you pronounce this name? The picture's on the tree. My Overwatch name is Harley Q. Okay. I'm an 8-year-old named Bob. I got bored when it became all tactical meetings. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about Attack on Titan. Yeah. I don't know. I'm intrigued by like what the mystery is behind like, okay, not to like you know, spoil people here, but I'm intrigued about the mystery of the wall. That's all. Okay. I bet Ketun's name is Harley. Sure, why not? My IRL name is Harley. Okay. In tribute to Harley Quinn, my ideal woman, crazy and thick. Orca, aren't you 10? I thought it was 8. I don't know. I can't remember what you guys have decided on. So let's see what's in the memo. Click on it. Pictures on a tree. In the west side of the forest, we find a tree covered in strange photos of men, and they all have large nails driven deep into their eyes. They're likely all dead. Is it some kind of warning that men will be killed? I spot something when I look up into the tree. It's hard to get down, but it turns out to be a dog collar. Does it belong to the dog we saw at the entrance? That article on Seiko we found in the garage that the body of her pet dog was found in the forest. Was it killed chasing after the culprits? It seems she even brought it on her trip to Greece with her fiancé right before she was abducted. It looks like the dog's name on the collar, but how do you pronounce that? Enta. Doesn't look English. In the bushes below the tree, I found a dirty instant camera. The back reads, "Take a picture, flash included." That voice then whispers to me again, "To see is to perceive light. Light things that emit light to the camera." I bet Seiko Tasagawa detested that light. So that's a clue, I guess. Let's take a look at the items, actually. Oh, we only have 5 pictures. We have 5 pictures. I think kitten is named Kitten. Oh my god. Spoiler alert. No, she names Jessica. Who am I naming Jessica? She names Jessica. English, please? Yeah, but he decided to say I'm an 8-year-old named Bob. Ruined our long-established tradition. I didn't ruin it, Jack. Be right back. Hot liquid snakes slithering out of my booty hole. What? What? Why? Why? Like, why? Anyway, an instant camera with dried blood on the bottom. There's film in it, and the battery for the charge or flash still has a charge, so it can be used to take photos. If they come out, is questionable. A dog collar found hanging in the tree into forest. Linus the rest. Thank you, Mr. Bomb. Kittens. What's the weirdest thing you've ever said? I don't know. What Linebreak just wrote is kind of pretty freaking weird there. I've been streaming for like 2 years, so I've said a lot of different things. You can't possibly expect me to remember everything I've said. That is weird. Someone delete it. That was Mr. Bomb deleting it. Looks like Mr. Bomb is here. Hello, Mr. Bomb. Thank you for exercising your modly duties. I appreciate it. I don't think Mr. Bomb often gets to do stuff, so our chat is usually pretty chill. Lol. But how are you? Oh my god, dog. I don't know how long I will be streaming for. I think the latest I want to go to is maybe 2:30-ish. We'll see. We'll see if I'm, like, tired by then. You sensitive soul. He is a sensitive soul. We've said much worse things before. Probably, but, like, he might not have been here to, delete those messages. I don't know. Alright, so did Kittens read about the snakes? I did. I totally did read it out loud. Yes, we talked about kinky ladies. We did? I thought we were talking about, like, pickup lines. And how, like, Teddy found the pickup line super cringeworthy. But I was like, hey, if you had some cutie, like, go up to you and drop that line on you, you probably would be, like, you know, going out with her in a heartbeat. I'm on the toilet. Why? You want to pick up limes? I'm pretty heavy. Are you just like pure muscle, man? Pure muscle? She did indeed. You don't remember last week? Kinky ladies last week? No, I don't. Sorry. She has the memory of a goldfish. A goldfish. Although I think I read somewhere that goldfish actually have excellent memories. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't remember what happened last week. Dude, I don't even remember sometimes when I ask a question and a second later, someone in chat answers the question and then I'll read it like another second later and be like, why did you say that? Did I ask a question? Are you answering a question? I don't remember what I asked. That's how bad my memory is. I hear a low growl from somewhere. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, we did see that dog at the gate. I'm not sure why, but I feel an intense hostility directed toward me. What should we do? The instant Suzu speaks, the growling grows distinctly quieter. Ooh. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. I don't know what that has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, if I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. So it was a good choice that we picked the girl here. I consider my options. Show the collar? Show the collar. I've got an idea. I take the collar out of my bag. Maybe It's a safe bet that the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to this collar. I face the general area the barking is coming from and show it the collar. Oh god, this dog looks so frightening looking. Did we just summon the ghost dog unwittingly? Ew, it's got like really long hair. That's kind of really gross. My chat is glitching. Yes, we actually throw all the poop out the cliff. We did actually throw all the poop out the cliff. Okay. We talked about worrying about a lady's looks, and I said that they can look like whatever they want, just gotta be kinky in the bedroom. Oh, that's right, that's right. Okay, I remember this. I remember someone talking about them preferring a lady that was kinky in the bedroom and they didn't matter what they looked like. That's cool. No kittens, I am not going to steal the Mona Lisa. Okay. Looks like Full Metal Alchemist doggy. Why is everyone saying that? I didn't even see that initially. It looks so freaky. But I guess because it has that lock of hair on its face. Everyone was saying that though, and I totally didn't like get that initial impression. That's so fucking vanilla, I can't even bother. You gotta def it up. What, the fact that ladies gotta be kinky in the bedroom is really vanilla? Wow. No, because both these doggies are scary looking AF. She was kind of creepy, the hybrid daughter dog. And that was kind of sad though too. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa! Before I can blink, it steals the collar from me. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Live or die. Time. When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Suzu call out to me. Mr. Yashiki, don't move! But I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me so fast it looks like it's gliding over the ground. Stands fucking still. The dog stops in its tracks. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. Save! It bares its teeth and growls. You say that, but you don't know what my form of kinky is. Exactly, so it seems kind of curious that Radio thinks that's really vanilla, because there are all kinds of kinks. That dog looks like he's gonna go through an emo phase. Woo! My fart, I'm not even joking, smells like an old air conditioner. Okay. Freshen my hair, daddy. Oh god. What's it gonna do? Turn my back to it. We're gonna ignore it. I break my gaze and turn my back to it. I pretend to not hear it threatening me. It growls for a while until it abruptly stops. Ooh, I remembered. You're supposed to ignore the dog. Ignore the dog and don't address it. Because that's how owners typically treat their dogs too. When they're like kind of being firm and training it. The dog holds the collar in its mouth and stares at me. The collar has an inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said Enta. Does anyone know how to pronounce this? What should I call it? Oh no, I'm gonna get this wrong. Oh shit. Genta? Genta? I mutter the name. The dog perks its ears. I say it again, this time more clearly. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Then? Oh, I guessed right, guys. I guessed it right. The dog turns around and quietly slinks into the brush. I guess that makes sense from the shape that the collar, that the word was missing. It fits into a G. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. It disappears from sight. Seems they somehow managed to escape death. Oh, we got all three right, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. No, no clapping. Wait, why? Is it because you're not happy? Screw you. What? What's wrong with clapping? Screw you too. Who are you telling to screw off, man? Oh, Mr. Baum's face there. I gotta figure out, does this person, does Nacho Dio have it, have Nightbot subbed? I really need to figure this out. Do you know, Mr. Baum? I really want to, like, spam her posts. It's like, don't wake people up. I'm the only one on this floor, and, like, most of the noise I make down here, I'm not terribly loud. Doesn't usually affect anyone upstairs, so. And I live in a detached house, so no one's gonna hear me. No one's gonna hear me. Except for you guys. I pick up the collar that was left behind and sigh deeply. Are you okay? Yeah, that was... I can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. Not sure, I didn't check. Oh, okay. I'm talking about my house. I'm a live-in nurse caretaker. Like, so are you like watching Twitch while you're taking care of someone else here? Like on the job, pretty much? Are you watching Twitch on the job? That doesn't sound like something you should be doing while you're working. Someone is watching through the window! That'd be really freaky if there was. That's all I can answer with. Wait, hold on, guys. I have a buzzer, so if they need me, they buzz me. Okay. But you are pretty much listening to, or you're watching Twitch at work. On call. I guess there's nothing wrong with doing that when you're on call, basically. You're basically being paid to watch Twitch on call. I pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. I did feel teeth biting into my hand when the collar was snatched from me, though. A dog. Maybe supernatural. I hope it doesn't attack again. I think we'll be fine. It vibrates and squeals. Are you talking about the buzzer? Patience. Buzzing. Teddy. Full volume kittens. They're like, what was it? Oh well. It found what it was looking for. You're right. I mean, I suppose you could use headphones or earbuds, Teddy, if you want to keep it like on the down low. It vibrates and squeals. Oh no. Oh no. Why? I want to go straight. Yes, the buzzer vibrates. It makes it loud. Oh my god, what is all this? What's going on here? They're all like dummies? This is really disturbing looking. It makes a loud squealing sound. Wouldn't that kind of like wake people up if people are hitting this buzzer? Gotta take care of your patients or else you lost your cash? Lost your monies? You'll be one of the dummies soon. No, don't say that. Those are just some friends hanging around. Oh god. It's a sound like a rope creaks above my head. Silhouettes swing in the shadow of the trees. My whole body shudders with dread. Are those people? Suzu gives us a terrified yelp. Speechless, I shine my flashlight on them. Nope. They clearly aren't people. They're mannequins. These are really weird looking mannequins, by the way, though. The things hanging by the necks of the trees are display mannequins you could find in any department store. They're kind of really ugly. Obviously dolls can't commit suicide. Is this someone's idea of a prank? Or maybe a warning to intruders? I'm the only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. Let's go. I don't think they're dangerous. They're only mannequins. Okay. Suzu replies uneasily. But before either of us take a step forward, I feel a shaky hand gripping onto me. Aw. Suzu is all nervous. A doll is mercilessly hanging by its neck. There's something in his left hand. Touch it. Feel it! Grabbing onto it to stop it from swaying, I open its hand and take what's inside. Ooh, talisman. Oh god. Is this the Japanese suicide forest? Yes. Live-in nurse slash caretaker means I live in their house, so I only have one patient. Wait, so do you like live in there like 24/7? You know what looks better on trees? Apples. That was very random, Mr. Bam. Apples. Oh god, kittens, why you like horror so much? I don't know. I just like it. It's not even really that scary. Are you scared? Are you scared, Lime? Horror is nice AF. Exactly. See, some people like the horror. Soul power. Got that soul power. The dolls swing unceasingly from their ropes, even though there is no breeze. A male doll is hanging from a tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. How do we know it's a male doll, though? How do we know? It looks pretty generic, you know? And it doesn't really have a dong. So, you know. It looks pretty generic to me. Most people here like horror. Horrors. I'm just on audio only because my eyes smell. Why do your eyes smell? No, I'm not scared. You know what looks better on trees? The real thing. Yes, I live there 24/7, so a free rent, and I get paid to live there. That's kind of cool. That seems like a. Not that I'm minimizing, but it seems like a cushy gig. a cushy gig, and you don't have to really worry about somewhere to live. Well, at least until the gig's done. Do they smell like onions? Everyone here like horrors. You know what looks better on trees? Not horror. It's that dog. Suzu, be careful. No, it's okay now. It won't attack anymore. It's that dog from before. It starts digging in the dirt right in front of us. Dig, dig. After a few moments, it disappears like mist. What was it doing? Is there something over there? Let's take a look. It's the place where that dog was digging. I don't have a Bork emote. if you let me know what you want to do. Actually, Mr. Bob, if you have access to my Nightbot, I think I'm pretty sure I gave you access to my Nightbot, or no? Or have you not given me your code to your Nightbot to add you as a moderator for my Nightbot? But if you are, then you should be able to like. Oh, I don't have Streamlabs really hooked up. I mean, I have a Streamlabs here, but I've never actually really played around with the Streamlabs chatbot. Can we have a radioactive command? If it was a radioactive command, I would make it spam the Nacho Dio emote. Yeah, basically. That's the only way I would have a radioactive command. Oh my god. God, what's with all these, like, Vex emotes? What emote? The Nacho Dio emote. I don't have it, but Mr. Bomb likes it. It's someone that you don't like. Nacho Dio. What is this? Galia plead. The fuck is that? Ugh. Nacho Dio. No, Nacho Dio. Yeah, the alien cat. It's the place where that dog was digging. Upon closer inspection, the dirt there seems to be a different color. Feel it. Feel it. I reach out and touch the dirt, but the texture under my hand surprises me. The dirt around here is soft, almost as if something was buried. Give me a hand. You're going to dig here? I don't think we'll need any tools. Please. Okay. I like the emote. It totally doesn't give me a heart attack. Okay, that's good. Because I will make an emote called radioactive if I can find a way to spam the emote using Nightbot. In silence, we kneel in the forest in this middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. I totally want to go to a forest and like dig around in random holes in the middle of the night in the dark. Don't you guys? I feel like I'm robbing a grave. It could be that those words popped into my head because I somehow knew what we'd find. Distracted. Oh god. Why are there so many centipedes? There's a lot of centipedes like crawling all over it. I looked down on what we dug up. And that's like an awfully clean digging job. What we find is a corpse. Sounds like my old job, where you were like digging around in the middle of the night, Mr. Bomb? What were you doing digging around in the middle of the night, Mr. Bomb? I like centipedes. I actually don't. They have too many legs. Too many legs. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. Is that a corpse? Yeah. Because there isn't bugs that lay eggs inside people's skin if they dig around in the dirt. Oh god. Oh god, Teddy. I used to be a gravedigger. Are you serious, Mr. Bomb? Used to be a gravedigger? How come I never heard about this? Were you here when I played what was that game called? Gravekeeper? I don't like centipedes. They have too many legs. Too many legs. I'm trying to think if I did play Gravekeeper. Yeah. You never mentioned that. You never mentioned you were like a grave digger, dude. That's like an interesting job. Kittens, I just realized you sound like John F. Kennedy in female form. Okay. Do I? I don't think I do, but okay. Okay. Okay, they're lime. My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. Wait, what did he say? Is that a corpse? Yeah. Oh, okay. At some point, death has become familiar. The fact and not the corpse is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the world of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains before us and reacts calmly. Just then, I notice something. What's that? There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover it's a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes and some kind of note. The note's deteriorated, but parts of it are legible. I killed them all. One's assault you. Now you rest in peace. What needed to be done, now I die here. I bet you this body is her fiance. Because it sounds like he killed them all. He killed them all, the ones that assaulted you. Okay. Yeah. So I bet you this guy, this body here is her fiance. The victim's fiance. It wasn't that long. What the fuck, lame. John F. Kennedy is my kink. It was a very short job. Yeah, I know, but like the fact that you're like bringing it up now and you didn't bother bringing it up during Gravekeeper is just an interesting fact. Just shoot her already. Wait, what? Why are we shooting her? We haven't even run into Hanayome yet. Like 4 months? I think my longest job was like a couple weeks. I worked at like a Subway for like 2 or 3 weeks or something, and then I just never went back again. I just stopped going. I was like, fuck this job. I don't know. I was not cut out for the food service industry. They're like gig jobs. Okay. Let me know. I don't know, I just didn't care enough about the job to like go back and quit properly. I was a dumb kid. Now I die here. This forest, you passed away. New song. Want to listen heaven. The note ends there. Ooh, we got cassette tapes. That sounds like a suicide note, doesn't it? But these tapes. Wait, if it was a suicide, how did he end up in the ground? How did he end up in the ground? I used to do welding. Wow, how do you go from like welding to like nurse caretaking? Those are like 2 different jobs. I mean, okay. For Mr. Baum, he went from grave digging to like pharmaceuticals and like having patients in an old folks center thing. I totally want to go to a forest and like dig around random holes in the middle of the night in the dark. Don't you guys? Okay. It's one of those things where you just remember. Lol. I'm a nurse caretaker for my adoptive mother. Ah, okay. I see. So, do you get paid for that or something? Do you get paid to be a caretaker? Kitten cycle confirmed. What is this? I'm kind of afraid to click on it. Dirt on their hands. I totally want to go to a forest and is this line. I'm not crazy. Wait, I missed that one. She looks at the cassette tapes. Were they buried too? They look at the remains as if asking them the question. Of course it's not going to reply. I don't know. I trail off. A different voice is whispering in my mind. Otis. The last what? The voice falls silent. No. The last ... Wait a second. The last what? Huh? Is something the matter? I didn't say anything. It's nothing. Sorry. Just talking to myself. Anyway, let's take these tapes with us. Well, good thing the otaku left behind a cassette tape for us to play these videos or tapes. Yes, I'm still paid since I'm technically employed by the state. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were paid by the state for that, so you purposely set up your job so that you could get paid by the state to take care of your mother. That's kind of smart. You get paid plus benefits from the person you take care of. Okay. I think we have similar programs here in Canada. I'm not entirely sure though. We have a lot of different programs, so I wouldn't be aware of everything. That's what's crazy people say. I'm not crazy. Okay. What does this say? Unidentified suicide victim. We find a skeleton buried in the ground with a worn suicide note and cassette tape. Strangely enough, the contents of the note match up with the rumors of the fiancé's death and what was in the other note. This is just a guess, but if I'm right, the songs on these tapes probably contain his thoughts and feelings. If the corpse is her fiancé, then the tapes may have songs he made or ones that are meaningful to them. So then, what was the whisper of the last trying to tell me? Did he want his fiancé to hear the last song? The dog that guided us is definitely the ruined form of their beloved pet, but if I can manage to connect all of this together when I face Hanayome, these are probably like all clues to defeat her. No more. Nothing else to look at here. Lol. Sup, killer. Oh no. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Favorite form of travel? Train for me. I've never been on a train. Wait, how can you say that the train is your favorite form of travel if you've never been on a train? And what the fuck is going on with this mannequin? He looks really freaky. I do enjoy that the fact that they flipped the image for when we're turning back this way. To defeat her? You mean to put her to rest? Kind of. I'm working really hard. I'm not sure what that means when you have like that face. Like, is that a sarcastic statement, or are those like tired eyes to enhance the fact that you are really working hard? But hello Killa. Also Killa, thank you so much for that gift copy of Plague Tales. I'll have to figure out a day when I can do that. Is that game like considered horror? Because I was considering playing that as like a Freaky Friday feature, but I don't know if it's like horror-ish enough to be considered for that. That mannequin is so hot. Well, I won't kink shame you, but okay. Because I can about trains. I've never actually been on a train, but I've always wanted to try a train. It'd be really cool to try like a what are those the trains in Japan? We don't have really good trains here. I'd like to try like a more faster, efficient train in other countries. The bullet train in Japan. That'd be cool. Creepy. Went to a train and bullet train. You've been on one of those, or you've been on both of those, Mr. Bum? I mean, flying's fun too. I'm not really afraid of flying. Flying would be cool. Yes, bullet train. Bullet train, yeah. Okay. Yeah, if I ever, well, no, not if when I ever visit Japan, I gotta say it like I'm going to do it. Okay. Bucket list. When I ever get to Japan, I will go get bullet train passes. Those fast priority ones, modern also. I see. Gah! Out of nowhere, my mark flares up painfully, the intense pulsing setting my nerves on fire. Shit, are we out of time? I bite my lip and look at Suzu. This almost seems like we're gonna be encountering the ghost really soon, because whenever the mark burns, or whenever the mark is telling us that it's almost close to, like, dawn, it usually means that we're gonna encounter the ghost soon. Sounds kinky? It is kinky. Wait, what is kinky? Those fast, pointy ones. Sounding kinky. Trains are hot. Oh my god. The electric one that's real fast, there are those metal rail-like things. Metal rail-like things? I don't know. Electric ones? I don't know. We have here in Vancouver, we have what are called sky trains. I mean, I've ridden those a lot, but I don't really. I mean, I guess they're trains. They're like similar to like subways in America. They're like that. I mean, they're all right. I don't know if they're kind of like different to other parts of the world. It's super hot, right? Everything is hot. I bite my lip and look at Suzu. Suzu, hey, can you hear me? Yeah. It's finally here. It all starts now. Oh no, I didn't get a chance to save. I grab Suzu and run. The spirit is closing in on us. Let me see. We're gonna go to the Love Hotel. Lol. Did I get into the car to go somewhere? Regardless, I'm here inside it, gripping the wheel. The mansion. I need to go back there for now. I glanced through the rearview mirror at Suzu in the back seat. Suzu is staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Ada's tape player is lying on its side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at Kujo Mansion. Even if I discuss it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to a tape first. I reach for one, but as I do, I notice something odd. Oh no. Where are we? Oh no, did they get teleported while they were in the car? Bullet trains going into a tunnel. Is that fun? I'm on an unfamiliar road like I took a wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before, but the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Uh-oh. Calm down. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. I wouldn't get lost on the way to the mansion. I've been to it so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange, that's all. That's what I tell myself as I make the U-turn. But no matter how many times I go back... Oh, time warp. Damn it, why am I here again? What's with that splat noise? It's so, like, juicy sounding. No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road. Right, left, or keep going straight, I still return to the exact same place. Punch the dashboard? Maybe. This is ridiculous. I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it was because of my outburst, but my mark starts burning with pain again. This is bad. Really bad. At this rate, death will catch up to us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze no matter how many times I try. In that case, what should I do? Where should I drive? Dun dun dun. What do you guys think? I don't remember where she commits suicide. I think there's like an ideal place to go to. I think she was found on the highway. Maybe violated in apartments and then she possibly commits suicide at the mountain? Perfect time to play the Initial D Deja Vu song. I never watched the Initial D. I turned the steering wheel in the direction of the place that popped into my head. T Mountain. It's not that I have to go there. The destination isn't important, so long as it gets me out of this situation. I hit the gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get out of this cursed trap. Finally. Familiar scenery returns as if it was laying in wait for me. Ooh. To T Mountain. Yeah, all the locations in this game are all like initials like T, H, and stuff like that. They never say any real locations. ... In the end, we're back here. Oh no, the phone is ringing. I know exactly who's calling. Can we save? The mark has dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Oh no. I head to the phone booth. I've got Ada's radio cassette player and the bag holding Seiko's memories at the ready. I pick up the receiver, but the phone immediately goes dead. What the hell? The zoom in. Oh fuck. What is going on with that face? She's got an eyeball in her mouth. Live or die. Why is her head so tall? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. I know you saw it. What, should I say I did? Take a picture with the camera. I quickly grabbed the instant camera and used the flash. I don't think she liked that. The spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Ooh. Ooh. Once out, I spot out of the corner of my eye the spirit standing there looking down at me. I know, we get to fight her. She's looking pretty fucked up. The camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? Oh no. I stick my into the tape player and press the play button. I don't know this one. Oops. Wrong answer. The spirit responds to the song. Oh no. Was that a bad answer? The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? I wish it would tell you my charm song echo ballad. I'm trying to get them in the right order. Listened often, dear. The spirit responds to the song. Oh, it's getting closer. Gross. What did I miss? We're fighting the Hanayome. And we're playing songs for her on the cassette. Echo ballad. Echo ballad. This is Echo Ballad? What the fuck is going on and why is it so hot? Cause she's a bride? I love the spirit responds to the song. Oh no, is she gonna show us what's under there? Oh my god, that's what she looks like under there? Oh god. That is so disturbing looking. Why are the spirits always so, like, distorted looking like that? Like, not very human-like. This actually has a nice atmosphere build up. It does, it does. Hey, let me listen to the newest. She's never heard this one before, I think. Yes, that song was finished. A dog comes bounding over from somewhere, barking happily. So wait, is this gonna be like a happy ending? Like we're not gonna have anyone? Oh my god, so fucking hot. This should be marked NSFW. I know Orca's taste now. Oh, stop, stop. I can only get this hard. Wow. TMI. TMI, man. TMI. Again, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. Wait, did she just like splooge all over us? There's like a bunch of like white stuff that like, exploded all over us. There was a flash of light. Or a splash of light. When a spirit has been malicious for a long period of time, they become distorted and twisted. Okay, fair enough. Her main eyes is so seducing. Or, oh, eye. Correction, eye. I blink and the spirit is gone. Oh, we survived. Did we do it all right? I was totally guessing. I was totally guessing there. Because we didn't actually get to look at the tapes. We didn't get a chance to even look it over. First person that used spludge on stream. Me? Very sexual word, Katan. Spludge. I don't know, I guess. A bunch of white stuff exploded all over us. Is that what I said? I don't think I said it like that, did I? I don't sense Hanayome anymore. Is someone gonna die? I hope I did this right. Everyone always dies. In the first 2 chapters, people died. She's gone now, Hanayome. Suzu is back to normal. I bet their mark's gone. Oh, but mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayome didn't give me my mark after all. Then Hanayome really was Seiko Hasegawa. What a sad, terrible fate. Turning into a ghost after she died? I feel sorry for her. Now I'm wondering whether Kittens is saying these things to get quotes on purpose. Who knows. This place isn't too far from where Seiko died. Maybe that's why. The instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiancé wrote for her help her be at peace in heaven. Should we head back? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Her husband was, or her fiancé was supposed to be a songwriter or a musician. Huh? The phone starts ringing out of nowhere. We're not gonna answer it, are we? It won't stop. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? Guys, what should I do? Do I answer it? Do I answer it? Where did that cute bride go? I think we appeased her, but I don't know. Why is the phone ringing? She stole my heart and left. So typical. Pick it up or don't pick it up? Don't answer it? I think for a good ending, I bet you we have to pick it up. I don't know. Do it? I kind of want to. I didn't save here though. Radio says don't. Teddy says do. We need a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker mode. Tiebreaker mode. I don't feel like it's fair for me to say. Do it? Okay, Mr. Bomb has said do it, so we're gonna pick it up. Are we gonna die? This is the bad choice. Hello? On the other end of the line is the gentle voice of a woman. I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. Aw, she just wanted to say sorry, that's all. I bet you it was Hanayome trying to say sorry for all the trouble she's caused. Was that a wrong number or something? I was a little panicked, but now I relax. No, I think she just wanted to say sorry. It's probably Hanayome. I step out of the booth and get into the car with Suzu. It was her last words. Her last words. Wahahaha. I summoned the second Orca. No, idiot. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we answered the phone. Because, like, if we didn't answer it, we would have been, you know, like, we would have left her hanging, man. Welcome back, Mr. Yashiki. It's thanks to you that my mark is finally gone. Too bad I didn't get to do much. I read a ton of comics about exorcism, so I thought I could help. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay? Yeah, it's all thanks to him. Oh, yeah? I bet I could have done a better job than him. Left her hanging. Saying sorry is how she harvests your soul. Okay. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. Wait, we cleared away the grudge? Okay. Oh, so does this mean that with the other ghosts we vanquished, we didn't clear the grudge, but we killed the ghosts in a way? Though it is unfortunate that your mark has not yet vanished. So we defeated this ghost in an ideal way. I've managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark still hasn't disappeared. It feels like that terrible fact might just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vowed to fight against the mark. All I can do now is press forward. Mr. Yashiki, may I have a word? I looked through the other files in the garage after you left, and I found this. She hands over a file that says 8 Shrine Findings on the cover. Saya Kujo's signature is in the corner. The Kujo family's guardians were housed there, so it makes sense that this was here. Well, I gotta go to bed. Alrighty, Teddy. Thanks for hanging out this late with us, and have a good night. Hopefully you don't get woken up in the middle of the night. Night-night. Go on, read it. Okay, don't have to tell us twice. Most of it is about how H Shrine was built and its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now is in here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages are about H Shrine's Go Shintai, the item that houses the deity's spirit. The shrine has 2, a mirror and a small Buddha statue called Nenji Butsu. The Nenji Butsu should be a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. I wonder where it ended up. The last few pages contain notes on an investigation into the stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. Kei Miyamachi North Road in H City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it Manhole Road. Wow, it's a lot of manholes. Like, if you look at it, it's a lot of manholes. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down it on her way home from work. An old sign read, "Be wary of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down that dimly lit back street. But she couldn't take a step forward. The noise, something heavy being dragged, and then a figure was discernible from out of the darkness. It was a woman with disheveled hair wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue as if it was her own child. The shadows in her hair hid most of her face, but she could see her blood-red lips twisted into a satisfied smile. Dun dun dun. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back. Good night. Are you going, Mr. Baum? Good night to you too then. Hot. But the woman was gone. Or are you saying goodnight to Teddy? The statues were stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt it's that easy to find headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Hanayome where the statues stolen from H Shrine were, and now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. To Teddy. Okay, gotcha. But if you find those stolen statues and honor them at H Shrine, the divine wrath will be quelled and you might be freed from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark It's worth looking into at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these two. Documents on the Hasegawa case that we found after you left. Read through them if you want. Okay. It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. Thank you very much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to go see my dad too. You need to go somewhere to see him? My mom and dad got divorced. Oh. Yeah. Mom decided that she wanted to become a nun. She started taking me to temples and a lot of sacred areas. Dad didn't like that, and he started seeing some other lady. Oh no. I understand. You don't have to say anymore. Who's this? That was, so in this game, mark bearers will come to to this mansion, or we'll run into other mark bearers. So she was someone that had a mark bearing, caused by Hanayome. So the spirits that were kind of investigating and fighting, they tend to leave marks on people, or death marks on people. Dad got a new bitch. Wow. Why you gotta say like that? I guess Suzu's been embroiled in the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave while being so young. I asked Mom to tell me where Dad was, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. I unlocked a remote. Congrats, man. Was that through like the... I'm assuming that's through like the channel points. Was that random, or did you choose it? So that's why I wanted to ask Hanayome where Dad is. I see. I hope you get to see him. Me too. Okay, good night. Bye. I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Suzu was saved. Thanks so much. Aw, he seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious, but that one thing is clear. I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out here, after all. So if something had happened to her, I just... What a crybaby. Hey, are you alright? I'm so glad she's okay. The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently. See, the gasm emote goes with his crying face. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Yeah, thanks. Good night. Kitten snow. The gasm snow. I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. There's no reason for you to stay any longer. You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. You said it. But I'm grateful for all this too. It gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? If I hadn't been cursed by a spirit, I'd be in that forest right about now. Christy's smile turns wry. Well, I'm off to bed now. Good night. Everyone's going to bed. Should I say goodnight? Now then, Lord Yashiki, please find me when you are ready. Farewell. Oops. Bye, radioactive. Lol. The truth behind Hanayome. Other. Actually, you have to be party popper. Yeah, because he's a real popper. I think you have to be careful about spamming too, because Twitch will auto ban if you kind of spam pretty quickly. I don't know what it requires for the auto ban to kick in though. Me. Okay. Meh. Is our bag clear? Oh no, we still have all the stuff in our bag. No, this wouldn't have helped me. My charm song echo ballad. I totally like guessed this correctly, like I didn't even know what was what. It needs to be extremely fast, like bots level fast, and I ain't one. Maybe. Maybe. This is true. There are no mark bearers to choose from. Lol.
何かご用でしょうか。おや
Rest.
すみなさいませ。
Or am I? Maybe I'm a bot too. Hanayome and... Her head was so big, like I didn't understand why. It was so weird. It's kind of freaky. It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. Her head was so hot. Oh god. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? I wonder if chapter 4 is going to be the last chapter in this game. ... There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. I looked around in Saya Kujo's bedroom to try and find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. We're just zooming in on the blood stain. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. Ugh. I don't want to die like that. The sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? The thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. Don't remind me. Okay. The deserted entrance hall feels much colder than usual. Thinking on it, has already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to the strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. I was drinking water and some cold drops fell on my leg and I let out a slight oh. It was refreshing. It's so hot. FFS. Aw. Yeah, it's been getting hotter lately. It's summertime. It's summertime. And then I just realized that we're coming upon Canada Day. It's gonna be Canada Day this Wednesday, July 1st. So mark your calendars, folks, and you can celebrate Canada Day with all of us Canadians. Woo! We get the day off. Yeah, Canada Day. Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. Okay, I'm gonna try and read her voice in like a really monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. What will happen Maple Day? It's just, I don't know, it's just like it's just a celebration and it's like a national holiday, so people get the day off from work. Like it's a stat holiday, and typically they're like, I guess, I don't know, picnics and fireworks and stuff like that. Though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that it would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. Why don't we have a day? I don't know. In your country? I don't know. Maybe you do have a day, but you don't celebrate it? I don't know. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so that I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be in Saya Kujo's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey, Mary. Were you made by Saya Kujo? No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar. So, you're like a Kujo guardian deity? That is an exaggeration. Although, I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Whenever that noise sound effect pops up, it sounds like she's sneezing. That boring monotone voice you're doing for her is actually more interesting than your real voice. Bird! Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. You checked everything but the body. Wait, what? I checked everything but the body? I don't understand that. You mean, Saya's body? Lady Saya's? Kidding, your voice is cool. Cool as a cucumber. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. I don't know what they did with the body. It looks like they might have moved it. And like, if anyone's moved it, it would have been probably my character would have moved it. That's kind of horrific that he was expected to like move it. I don't know. Should have done the oh whoa oof for her. Oh no. That'd be really weird. No, Mr. Bam. Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. I hope you can find some clue as to the spirit that gave you your mark. Oh god. The way it, like they're knocking on the door. Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. I wanted to hear emotionless ooh woo lol. Wow, she's a cutie. Look at this cutie in her like outfit. I guess that'd be like kind of goth loli kind of. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I feel so sad for this mannequin. No, she's not a mannequin, that's a doll. God, it's a magical doll. She ugly, wow. Yeah, she kind of looks like Death Note girl, aside from the fact that she's got brunette. I like the pride better. I'm so sorry that this girl doesn't quite meet up to your kinky tastes. I blinked dumbfoundedly at her appearance. Nice to meet you. Good morning. It's the middle of the night. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madame Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Who's Yasuoka? Madame Yasuoka. Yup, no idea who that is. Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you could say I'm representing her right now. If you not dead swipe left. Dead swipe left? I'm not familiar with the Tinder. Is it like swipe left or swipe right? Like, okay, so swipe right is if you find the person attractive, and swipe left is like you're rejecting them, right? I've never used the Tinder app, so I have no clue. Been so long, I seen arm warmers. Yeah, arm warmers don't seem to be a thing nowadays. I think they kind of were back in like the 90s. I guess. Me neither. Sure, radio. Are you sure? Are you here about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memoirs. If you get it, your memoirs become a mess and you die soon after. We're calling them memoirs. That's what Madame Yasuoka said. Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified. But being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. Is she a streamer? Oh, she's an idol. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go. I think I know what line of work she's in. She's an idol. Are you an idol or something? Guys, answer quick. If you find a body in the forest, what do you do? Like, you mean the dead body in the forest? I would probably call 911. Or if I had the number, call the local cops. Yeah, that's right. Wrong. Okay. There's a wrong and right answer. This wasn't like a subjective question. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero. Oh, so that's your stage costume. Yeah, cool, right? Hey, I remembered this. Love and Hero was the band that the otaku guy talked about. Like he listened to them too. That's kind of funny. I will dig a 6 feet hole and bury it. Wrong. Okay, apparently there's a wrong and right answer. Then what would you do, Radio? I had her tears straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. She sounds ditzy. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing, and it's gonna be summer soon. Boo-hoo. The body is still warm. You still have a chance. Oh my god. I'm not going to king shame here, but oh my god. I will still bury it. It seems as though this person is indeed oh wait, I'm supposed to read in her monotone voice. Whoops. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. What? What? Who's there? Eyes. This is hard to read. Eyes. Eyes' eyes. Eyes' eyes. Why did they have to give her a name like I guess because it's English, so. Eyes' eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Wrong. Wrong. Jigaoyo. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Sayakujo's tragic death and recounts her encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow the string of unusual events. Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably when we filmed at the mystery spots. I don't think I had this scar until we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show is it? A summer ghost story special. During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. I am I, and I have eyes 5 times fast. Okay. 5 times fats. 5 times fats. I am I, and I have eyes. 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 So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuko also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka is on her way too. She'll just be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over. What should I ask next? You actually did it. Wow. We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in H City. Sure enough, H City was one of the places. I'm happy today. Okay. Just because I read I am I and I have eyes. You're awfully easy to please. What should I ask next? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned the street in H City, but where exactly was it? Oh, just a sec. Ai digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open. I'm pretty sure it was an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. Creepy. That's kind of creepy. Like, if I saw a street like this, like for real, for realsies, that would be a little bit creepy. And why does it look like there's like a figure right there? A very faint figure over there. K. Miyamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Yes, I'm low maintenance. Just give me existence and I'm okay. Alright, man. That's good. Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to K. Miyamachi, North Road, Lord Yashiki. There may be a spirit trace there. That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from H Shrine too. Okay, she's kinda cute. Has that playful personality. What, this chick? And of course I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way, and with all my might. Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in a motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. I think she's the only partner we have anyway. Upbeat idol. What does it say about her? A star member of the current popular idols group Love and Hero. Her sense of justice is strong, and she despises anything that's twisted. She's an accomplished pianist who's skilled enough to sing and play simultaneously. We already read that. They all returned safely. I didn't kill anybody. You called her cute earlier, didn't you? Is that guy us? Boy, we need to sleep. Yeah, this guy is us. That's us. This is us. Do we have info on ourselves? No, we don't. No, we don't. The one with glass. Yeah, you can... Apparently you can, like, choose the appearance. There's, like, 4 different looks. I chose the one with glasses. I'm gonna go take a quick break. Let's go to the bathroom. I'm trying to find a more interesting scene than this. Let's just exit. Does your stats do anything? I don't know. That's true. There's different stats. It's kind of funny. The different characters have different stats. Don't destroy the toilet. Okay. Here, I'll wait until there's a part with more music. The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from the major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white, carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So, did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry. I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got a true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Saya Kujo. Oh yeah, I better email her. I gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. Like, totally. I'm a go poo too. Go shit, go defecate, go unleash. Okay. Go drop off some, go drop off some brown kids at the pool. I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one. Old and young alike. This is so true. Technology evolves so fast, it's amazing. Because I think this game is supposed to take place in like the mid-90s. Or... yeah, mid-90s to late 90s. Sorry that took so long. Alright, should we get down to the investigating, Mr. Yashiki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. There's nothing interesting in the scene here. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it on the screen here. You guys can admire the character design on here. Okay, I'm back. She has an Antichrist symbolic on her tie. Symbolic. Oh, you mean the upside down cross? I guess that is Antichrist. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the upside down cross means. It's a big plus plus plus. 20 attraction. Okay. Scales for earrings, also plus. Okay. Damn, should really be wrecking that poor WC? What does WC stand for? I'm assuming you're talking about a washroom, but what does WC stand for in this case? And what emote is this? Oh, that's Vex's emote. Toilet? WC stands for toilet? How does that translate? Oh, and look, she has a beauty mark too on her cheek. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's the only one of an older make. Wait, what are they talking about? Oh, manhole covers. Okay. It's covered in rust. Huh. It looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need a special tools to open up a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Sorry, I just moved my mic there. Determination and strength will get you further than you expect. Is that from another one of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashi. You take that side. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. They did it. The lid lifts, and a putrid smell wafts out. Oh god. I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set in the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. In the rumor of the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? Putrid is my favorite word. Nice. I like also how you spell favorite the Canadian way, or British way, rather than the American way. What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. She's such a whiner. So, are you gonna wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. I mean, she could climb down first. I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. I would not want to climb the ladder with both of us on it. We make our way carefully and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. It feels like this must go further down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout. Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. Oh, I got an idea for a new notification line. Okay. I was wondering if I should like create a new channel for pickup lines. and I'll just use your guys' pickup lines from that channel. Would you be interested in this channel? Radioactive. You can just post it under musings or memes. I use British English instead of American because I never want to get rid of you. Oh my god. That's so corny. My feet finally reach solid ground. This is creepy. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it difficult to breathe. Wait, I read that wrong. Slightly difficult to breathe, okay. Slightly. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. Oi, your line was corny too. Well, we were arguing about whether my lines was corny. I was saying your made-up line was pretty corny. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? There's still a good chance your outfit can get dirty down here. How should I know? We'll just have to look around. If I click on the ladder, will it go back up? If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. No, not yet. There's a dead end ahead of us. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago. Touch it. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside along with what looks like a notebook. Hammer, hatchet, red notebook. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flipped through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. Gross. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. Gross. It's like intermingling in the bag. Oh, look at the notebook. A notebook found in the shelter. It's covered in strange smelling splotches, making it hard to read. The clean pages have entries written with thin letters. A hatchet found in the shelter. Its thick blade is covered in rust. Dark red stains hint at its history as a tool used to sever something. Whoa. Hammer found in the shelter. The head has what looks like blood stains. This was obviously used for something other than carpentry. We're just like so easily like picking up these, you know, weapons that are covered with dried blood. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, we don't even have an entry for this current ghost that we're dealing with. But yeah, oh sorry, I wanted to note the power here. So he has 10, 10, 9, 11. Yeah, I don't really understand what these numbers are for. I don't know if they impact certain cases depending on who's with you. Maybe? I don't know. These numbers have never really come into specific play. Sorry I was away. Better be sorry. Better be sorry. You missed like a whole lot. You missed like an entire chapter of stuff. It's emitting a strange red light. Okay. That was informative. Alright, back we go. What happened? Nothing much. We just went down the ladder and then we went down the dead end there and we got a bunch of weapons and a notebook. So we got a blood-covered hammer, hatchet, and a red notebook. Fun times. Basically summed up what we have found. Eek! Ai suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashiki! What is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. Where? What are we gonna see? Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Was that human hair? But what's it doing here? That's supposed to be scary? I don't know. That is, I guess it's kind of gross. Oh, it's on all the walls. That is pretty gross. Ooh, there's like strands hanging from the top there too. All this human hair. It is scary. There's nothing to actually look at. Onwards through the hair-covered tunnel. There's no more hair in this side of the tunnel. The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fading, it's got to be old. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? How could she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up an eye and reach for the doorknob. Not for me, of course. Ahem. Lifts head up in pride. It's locked, of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... I never get to finish what I'm saying. Oh my god, what the fuck just screamed at us? Oh, it's an old man. That's funny. An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourself. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. Time for me to sleep. Okay, Mr. Bomb. I'll probably be following you soon after. I'm getting kind of tired. I started this stream too late. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. And I'll see you in the next stream. He disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. Dun dun dun. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. I wish? Okay. You just wish. You wish. I observe you wishing. Let's go. He might come to yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits for that woman in the white robe. I wish once again. Okay, I observe you wishing once again. And then you wish. Alright. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Oh, whoa. Or oh-e-oh. Oh-e-oh. Mr. Yashiki. You're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale too. Uh-oh. Oh. You know, the fact that he's reacting in this way, it probably means that this spirit is his mark. Is the one that gave him the mark. I'm fine. It's nothing. The air's in here pretty bad. Or, the air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. Yeah, how come she seems okay? She should be reacting to it too. He needs sex before he dies. Quick. Oh my god. Why are we talking about this? We returned to the entrance and began climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. That was such a bad joke. I agree. The unpleasant air that hounded this underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss I finally found you. Miss Yasuko? I'm glad to see you're safe. Oh, Madame Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away. This seems to be the woman that Ai keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. Oh, I should do the old voice for her. I'm Towako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. I read about you and your mark in Miss Ai's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about the scar like that and asked what I knew of it. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss Ai is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I've heard you have spiritual powers? Mr. Yashiki, those sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. Haha, it's natural to be doubtful. It's best to not tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. Suspect. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. This old hag acts so smart and wise. Whiz. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate if it would give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. I imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the one it loves? Oh, how romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea who that soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll? One that talks even? A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. Okay. Oh, there's a vending machine here. An old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while as it's mostly empty. There's nothing else to find here. Let's go back down. Don't go down. We don't need to go down. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years, back 2 generations of family heads. You've known them a long time then. Aha! It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20 years? That's right. Wait, why does she look so, like, nervous, her face here? Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks. Very few have lived full lives. Gossips say their family is cursed. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? The music. Ah, Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? What's up? That's my name. I'm weirded out. Well, there's something. Mr. Yashiki, does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? No, I don't think so. Oh, then that black rabbit is odd. I'm tired, but I want to stay. Okay, I tell you what, I'll call it in like, at 2:30, which is gonna be like in 15 minutes. So you can hang in there. Huh. And I'll, since there's not a ton of people here, we'll probably just end it right there. We're not gonna bother rating. We'll just, go straight to ending the stream. Lol. That rabbit's back again? But what is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building? It has something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. What a ditz. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yashiki? Kind of. I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen in my investigations. Mary said it was some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this, like something terrible is about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Where's Mary? Where did Mary go? Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. I don't know who's talking here. Mr. Yashiki. Over there in the corner. I turn in the direction. Oh, that's I was talking. Oops. I turn in the direction I is pointing. What's going on? Ai's voice is an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent. What do we see? What are we looking at? Oh no, someone killed Mary. Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. No more clues. No more clues from Mary. And why is there like blood? Is that from the rabbit? That's probably from the rabbit. Oops. Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Oh no. Hey, Mary. I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response. That's actually sadder than seeing a human. Aww. Mary is dead. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if you say that for a doll. Cute Mary. I liked Mary. After that, I and Yasuoka help me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Oh no, Yasuoka didn't get to meet Mary. I wonder who killed her. I wonder too. Mary is gone, and who killed the rabbit too? And what was the rabbit supposed to be? I wonder if I wonder if I'm like on the road to like a bad ending because Mary was killed and the rabbit's dead. I still see her on the sofa, cute. I'll have to face spirits and the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko. That's right, because Hanahiko was like a plant plant-based kind of spirit. And she had flowers blooming out of her. But how did Hanahiko kill her on her, like, at her own mansion? I don't know. Yeah, because if you recall, Hanahiko, or maybe, oh, okay, yeah, plant-based. Maybe you weren't here for the first stream, but Hanahiko was like, the ghost would attack with plants. It would make, like, plants grow out of you, I don't know. And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at 8th Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose? I did miss a few streams. Yeah, I think you weren't here for the first stream I did this game, so... Mr. Yashiki, a moment, please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a keyring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it say, Master Key. That is not typical on an orca. Yeah, I kind of wondered, like, what happened to you on Friday? Were you busy on Friday? That was when Freaky Fridays happened. Well, usually. I know I've missed a few Freaky Fridays, but mostly because I haven't really had any exciting horror games that I wanted to play. It's the master key to the mansion, but what's it doing here? Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. Wait, so whoever killed the rabbit and Mary didn't even take the key. It could have picked up this key ring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. Dun dun dun. I was on small vacation for 3 days. 2 days beach, 1 day mountain. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I guess you went on a small vacation with family or by yourself, or what? I'm assuming it's with family, or maybe friends. There's one place I've been unable to check. Family? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The locked room in the southeast corner of the 2nd floor. Oh, it looks just like Saya's room. The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside. There are 2 places of interest. Which one should I check first? Let's check the frame. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is... Oh, it's Mary. It's a naked Mary. Lol. A photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. When was this taken? She's got a mark on her arm. She's got a mark on her arm. What's up with that? When was this taken? Friends are later on in July. Oh, that sounds fun. There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But she didn't have one there. I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus, this one is different color from the one us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. Nudity in golden colors are usually used to indicate purity. Really? That sounds deep. Deep. As art, I see. That's about all we'll learn from this. I'll check over there next. On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. Are these tools for making dolls? Does that mean Mary was made here? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing! This MK is engraved on it. Saya Kujo would be SK, so... Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one could be MK. Yasuoka tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. After examining the desk on the frame, we search the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more. Aw, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is that diary we found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. And about the pickup line channel, don't bother. Okay, lol. We return to the entrance hall. You can always just post them in the memes channel. I pulled the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. Meh. A flour and a tallow smell that salts my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on Keimiyamachi North Road. There was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagined the smell. Let's see some recent quotes. 1 minute break. Okay. To honor that, we'll beat some peasants on hard. Okay. But perhaps that's when I received. Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable, but the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Uh-oh. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Who added such a boring quote? Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Miss Zhu? Her name is Miss Zhu. I think that might have possibly have been Omni. And then people were joking they wanted to add a quote from every game where I say like things like, I don't know where to go because I'm always lost. They have too many legs. Too many legs. I totally want to go to a forest and like dig around random holes in the middle of the night in the dark. Don't you guys? I'm not crazy. As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. Okay, I'll read this entry and then we'll call it after that when we can say— oh, actually, no, we'll call it after I can get to a save point, since we can't save here. The children called me Miss Zhu. Zhu, the keeper of the animals, probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I used to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal in the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Ashura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Right? This sounds like crazy talk. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Ashura's abundant mercy, I will reborn as Miss Zhu, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Ashura said. Oh, great Ashura. Ashura, 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 Ashura. Ashura, 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 Ashura. Okay. She really likes Ashura. The rest of the page is filled with Ashura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That, combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions in this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So, this Miss Zhu who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? If she worked in the lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? It's probably H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of. Wait, do we have to go back to the school? If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Ashura would have guided her transformation into Miss Zhu. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She does seem fairly confident that she would be reborn, and the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Zhu! So, is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? I was gone again. Wait, did you like fall asleep? I'm still trying to get to the save point, but definitely when we get to the save point, I'm gonna call the stream. That's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there, then, for whatever reason. It's like we know where we must go next. Time to go to H Elementary! New info. The tragedy at Kujo Mansion. Wait, I just want to read that one, and then we're done. Miss Zhu. We come back to the mansion to a shocking scene. Mary's cruelly smashed to pieces and the black rabbit lies in a pool of blood. We could only stand there in horrified silence. What was the rabbit doing here? Why did both of them die? They were our guides, our spiritual advisors. How in the world am I supposed to face spirits now? While cleaning, Yasuoka finds the master key to the mansion. I guess the black rabbit had it for whatever reason. Regardless, it let us enter the locked room. Inside, we discovered that either Masamune or Murasame, former heads of the Kujo family, likely made merry. But unfortunately, we found nothing on spirits or the mark like we had hoped. We found a foul-smelling notebook in the underground shelter. I and Yasuoka say they smelled something similar when they were filming on Manhole Road. The notebook appears to be some teacher's diary, and the legible parts are indescribably bizarre. Tomorrow I will die, and by the great Ashura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zhu. Miss Zhu, that was the nickname of the teacher who kept a lot of lab animals. The abandoned school that's become her lab could be H Elementary. The spirit who gave I and Yasuoka their marks on Manhole Road, and the woman in white who was seen carrying a Buddha statue, if they were both Miss Zhu, we need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Typos always seem to follow you. Let's push 3 hours. No, I'm not sleeping anymore. Oh. Well, 3 hours would put us at 20 more minutes then? Are you serious? I'm kind of sleepy, but if you insist on keeping on going, we could do that. Yeah? Okay. Let's save here. New chapter. I'd be more inclined for her to be my partner because she's got spiritual powers. Oh my god, was that her voice? It was so manly. That was funny. That was funny. Let's try her voice. You okay? She's so upbeat. I don't like doing her voice. I'm just gonna go with her. I prefer doing her voice. Is that weird of me? Who am I talking to? Mary isn't here anymore. Oh, that's depressing. Does expunged mean destroyed? As in data expunged. No, it's normal. I think expunged means to dispel, but I'm not sure. Why don't you Google it? Expunged. Now I gotta make sure what the hell it means. Erase or remove completely, something unwanted or unpleasant. Oh, okay. So you were kind of right. Destroy. So it means like to erase or delete or whatever, or remove. Yeah, so not quite destroyed, it's more like removed, erased is the correct definition. Empty sofa. So we can't even talk to her. I bet you if we had different outcomes from chapter 1 and 2, like better outcomes where people didn't go missing, then I bet you anything Mary would still be here. But since we had 2 people go missing, we probably failed too much and then Mary died. She died because of us. Now we get to go back to the elementary school, where actually one of the mark bearers went missing. Her death was the most interesting so far? Oh, okay. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. Oh wait, I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices are. It's been a lecture from the moment we got in. Most inherited that power from their ancestors, so I'm sure your family has similar powers. It doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out, staring at the road ahead of me. By the way, changing the subject, you've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you? Huh? Oh, yeah. The sudden topic shift makes me shake out of my drowsiness. Could you tell me about your experience? It would be a good point of reference. Sure, I don't mind. I tell her everything that happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime. I see. She nods repeatedly. There has already been one spirit, and you defeated it. Yeah, basically. Then if Miss Zhu is in H Elementary, that means two spirits lived separately in the same elementary school. Lived separately? Two spirits existing in the same place, is that even possible? Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area that you weren't able to enter? Quantum spirits, kind of like that. Now that you mention it, we didn't go to the second floor at all. That decides it then. If Miss Zhu is in the school, she must be there. Oh, that's right. I remember, like, we couldn't go on the second floor because it was full of snakes. And seeing as Miss Zhu has her beloved snakes, so she probably haunted the second floor of the school. There you go. Yasuoka analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasuoka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind. Well, of course I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still a human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you give up. Is that your advice as a fortune teller? No, as someone who's lived as long as I have. Giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. I can't stand her for some reason. Like what, her voice or her attitude or what? I don't mind her. She's kind of cool. So your voice act is decent? What? Wait, like what do you mean? So you don't like her like lines or what? Like her attitude, her personality? Or are you saying like my voice is carrying over like your disgust for this lady? Is that what it is? Yes. I don't know what the yes is to. I said several things to all of the above. Oh, well, thank you. I'm so glad my voice acting is like intensifying your hatred for this lady. Yasuoka and I arrive at H Elementary. We're back here again. So this is H Elementary, huh? It really looks haunted like they say. So the second floor is priority. Yeah, that's right. Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. What's in our bag? What do we got? Oh, we got this stuff. So we got some weapons. Some weapons. So I don't know. So I know that there are like different endings and outcomes to this game. Would you guys want to see the different endings? Maybe I can go Chivo. I'll have to check like the achievements. I haven't looked at the achievements yet, so I don't get spoiled on them. Because sometimes the achievements on Steam are spoilers. Yes, you want to explore all the endings? Oh, there's roses growing all over. Battered shoe rack is covered in dirt. Okay, this is all the same stuff. I'm not reading these because we've already read them in the first chapter. Okay. Touch it. Nothing. Can I read it? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going so fast that you can't read it, right? It disintegrates. Shouldn't it, like if it disintegrates, shouldn't it be missing there now from the board? Wait, what was that at the top there? Oh, The ceiling is filthy and the fluorescent lights are broken. That is informative. I guess we can go any way we like. Are we gonna get some jump scares? Jump scares. The rain coming in from the broken window is making the floor cold and damp. Sploosh. A splooshy sound. Ah, mosquito, go away. Or are you a moth? Go away. I'm busy. Yeah, there are sometimes jump scares, except for the one scream. There are sometimes jump scares, like they're visual jump scares. It doesn't happen super often, and I feel like it happened mostly in chapter 1. Is it cute? I guess some of them. The moth? No, it's not cute at all. The lights on the ceiling are silent and dark without power. It's annoying. That's what it is. It's not cute at all. Kawaii kunayo. I'm entering these rooms just to see if there's stuff that I can pick up, but nonsensical scribbles. Okay. Like sometimes there'd be like a spirit in the window peering in and it'd be like, ooh. Okay, there's nothing here. Clearly there is nothing in these rooms. Moths are gross and annoying. Is there something in here? It was a staff room. Must have been a fire here. Go into the underground room. Should I go? This room is a little horrifying. Get budgies. Touch it. Smells like sewage. Mmm. Gross. Oh, can we use a tool on it? What should I do with it? Nothing. Apparently. You immediately went in before I could make a choice. Yep, basically. I made an executive decision. Executive decision. It doesn't seem like there's anything in here. Alright, I'm just gonna go. Be going up. What type of orgy were these guys having? I know, right? It looks kind of... It looks a little bit like that. How do I get out of here? Oh, turn out of... Leave the staff room. We should just go upstairs. Like we're supposed to. Climb the stairs. Can we get to the snakes? We should have gone the other way. The other way was where the mirror was. Do you want to see the mirror? Do you want to see the mirror? Should we go that way? Do you want to go? Okay, we'll go the other side. So we won't enter the second floor yet. Okay, we'll go to the mirror. I wonder if the blood's still there. Because that's where, Moe... No, not that one. Characters. Moe Watanabe? She went missing. And she had a pair of binoculars. And there was like a pile of blood all over the mirror and floor. And the binoculars was sitting in her eyes. They're so dark. Wait, why did she suddenly just changed her expression? That was kind of weird. That was weird. She's a spirit 100%. I don't know. We defeated the ghost boy and then she ended up going missing. So I think we defeated the ghost boy the wrong way. Sup, secret reagent, how are you? You're up very late, but so am I. We're gonna go check out the mirror. Check out the mirror where Moa died. Or went missing at, apparently. She went missing. What's in here? Rest is shut. Don't move. Okay. Climb the stairs. My favorite human. Oh, there's no blood here, guys. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up at the ceiling instead. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. My favorite woman. I got up 2 hours ago after sleeping for 8 hours. Oh no, so you've been sleeping during the day. You're becoming a vampire. Your brain thinks you. Shh. I'm your favorite. Aww. Don't let kittens know. I think the secret's out. Lol. Love you too, bro. Bro, that bromance. Is this like a shippable relationship going on here? Vivi should be here. I just wanted to check on something. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but can they really make corpses disappear? We're having a bro moment. Vivi's streaming? Oh, okay. Okay, well, if Vivi's streaming, maybe we'll go and raid her. That would be ridiculous. So, because Radio wanted me to go for like an even 20 more minutes. I don't know why 20 more minutes. Oh, that's right, because we wanted to go until 3. So we're gonna wrap the stream up on the hour. We were supposed to go like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. She drooled all over this. Oh, that relationship, that ship. Yeah. How was your vacation? Nice AF. It sounded like a nice vacation. There's a cracked mirror. It's hard to see your reflection. There's cracks in the mirror. There's nothing else particularly odd about it. Touch it. I run my fingers down the cracks. Yasuko watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. How about we break it with a hammer? Aww. They won't let me use it. How about the hatchet? Aw, won't let me use the hatchet either. So all the pile of blood has disappeared. Where Moa potentially was. Okay, so we're gonna go and see the snakes. She's doing the final fight in Sekiro? Really? She played through Sekiro that quickly? Can you like speedrun Sekiro that quickly? I don't know. Actually, how long has she been playing Sekiro for? She's played Sekiro before. Oh, so she's just playing like a previous game? Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try and keep going. Are you kidding? There are poisonous snakes up here? It'll be fine. If we leave quietly, they won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. What the? The snakes flit their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. Oh, I guess the notebook reminded them of her, their master. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. Oh. It's like a second run, I guess. Oh, okay. I don't really know too much about Sekiro. I tried playing it and then I rage quit partway through, so I don't feel like I got super far in it because I was that bad at it. Yeah, I was really bad with it. I've always meant to go back to it. I was trying to play with a Xbox 360 controller. So hopefully with the Xbox One controller, I might have better control, or possibly even with a PS4 controller. So we'll see if I ever start it up again. Not if, when I start it up again. I don't know when I will start it up again. Go back to it. They vanished without a sound all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. Thank you for your reassuring pats. That's like the only game I've ever like played through, and then I just kind of rage quit. They left. Or they left. What was that about? Some sort of trap? I'm doing an old lady voice, by the way. Willing to give it, yeah, I definitely want to give it another chance. I do. It looks like a very interesting game. I just really suck at like parrying and blocking and stuff properly. So that's where I struggled. In autumn, perhaps September. Maybe we'll see. Like if I happen to finish Witcher 3, I might start that up. And like say like I finish Witcher 3 and there's still plenty of time before Cyberpunk is due to be released, then maybe I'll start it up for then. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't really hold high hopes that I'm gonna finish Witcher 3 by then, but we'll see. I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. The red notebook is inside. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Cyberpunk is postponed to November. I know this. I'm just saying, I'm saying literally that I might spend that much time on Witcher 3. I might not even be done Witcher 3 by the time Cyberpunk rolls around. Cause, let's see. If say like my normal streaming times, if I spend like roughly 100 hours a month streaming, and people typically spend about 100 hours in Witcher, then that's roughly a month's worth for me. So I estimate I'll probably be... And that's only if I only stream Witcher 3. So for me, that might take me anywhere between like 2 months, maybe stretched out to 3 months worth of streaming. If I spend a little over 100 hours in Witcher 3. Which I think I will. I think I probably will, honestly. Because there's like DLCs and stuff we're talking about here, and we're gonna be like doing all the quests and stuff. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone down this way. Oh, we've never even been up here, man. What are you talking about? Oh, is that so? How very exciting. We pushed 3 hours. Wait, how did we push 3 hours? Pushed 3 hours. Oh, I said 300 hours. Because like I do an average of about 100 stream hours per month. Sometimes I'll hit like, if I'm like really like on top of it, I might do like 150 to almost close to 200, but I usually average about 100 hours a month of streaming. Are you being sarcastic? Actually, I used to stream more when I started out, but I find it seems like I've kind of scaled back my hours a little bit. Maybe I should push it more. I don't know. Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future. Yasuoka chuckles quietly. Let's save here just in case something happens. Don't wear yourself out. I will try my best not to. You know me, I take random breaks. I do take the odd day off during the week. Sometimes I don't stream every day. The second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement, and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. Water time, but I have no catnips. Here, I'll drink some water. I spent them on wishes. Yeah, you spent quite a few on those. 1, 2, 3, 4 wishes in today's stream. The door to the music room is locked. Our wish is like only like 100. Oh. It's locked. Eh. Someone's playing music? The piano plays somewhere. That was a piano, correct? I still my breath and strain to hear any noises, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here. What's this? She picks up something off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I know how to play that. It looks like piano sheet music. A children's song. Can you play? Yes, of course. Well, I wish that was true. I'm utterly hopeless when it comes to music. I'm tone deaf. I've no sense when it comes to rhythm. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you in this area. Oh no, I needed to have the girl idol to play the music for me. Does this mean I have to go back and grab her instead? I'll have to grab her later. There's nothing searchable so far. What's this? The wall? Looks like things like bulletin boards used to be on the wall, but they were all taken down. Oh, we entered the room. Let's do it. The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. Well, I'll tell you what. When we find the music room, I'll go and grab her then. I look out at the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. Really? There's nothing... We came in here for nothing. There's nothing here? There's like 2 points of investigation. Sometimes there's like stuff in the desk. There's nothing here apparently. Third grade classroom. I enjoyed swimming and climbing. That sounds fun. The bare floor causes our steps to echo as we walk. We need to make sure the spirit doesn't hear us. Uh-oh. Gotta be very quiet. But returning home was best of all. Aw. It usually takes a trip to appreciate home, you know? The comforts of home. Oh, what is that sticking out the doorway? What the hell is that? A jumble of wire is wrapped around the door handle. There is a jumble of wire sticking out from the door handle. The wire is pushing up the door stopper, locking the door. Touch it. Touch it! I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound, plus it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that can disintegrate metal? Yasuoka speaks up. Would it be useless to try to hack it off with something? I won't say it's impossible, but I wonder if that'd be that easy. I could use all my strength to try and cut it, but I get the feeling it won't get rid of the wire. True, that would be a problem. In that case, we'll have to melt it. Melt it? But it's metal. Didn't you learn about that in science class? Acid melts metal. Oh, they did not do that experiment anymore these days? True, if we could do that, then we could be silent about removing the wire. If we had a chemical like that, it couldn't hurt to try it. Yeah, I would use the cutters, but we'd probably make too much noise doing that. So I'm not gonna push it. But I mean, we could record it here. Stop just touching things! Do you have any tools? I do have tools. We have the hammer and the hatchet. As I would have tried using the hatchet to cut the wire. But that'd be very difficult and probably really noisy. Acid melts anything, you dumb beach. Depends on beach level. Lel. Add quote, torch it. Okay. We're touching things. I like how it says the action is feel. It lets you feel things. I can't hear any man-made noises coming in through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind. It doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark. No spoops so far, guys. It's pretty uneventful. Something gonna happen? Oh, there's blood in here. I don't think I want to look around here. Ooh, what's that message? Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I? Zen? It looks like the letter spells I Zen. There are more after that, but they aren't legible. I Zen. Ashura? I believe. Or Ashura, I believe. Really? That's what it says? It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Aiden Ashura. I think Secret went for a jog, Lamel. Are those blunt hits on the walls? The holes in the walls? There seems to be like a lot of like holes in the walls to illustrate the like how decrepit looking this building is, like abandoned and dilapidated. It's not familiar. Is it the name of a god or Buddha? But why is that written on the blackboard? Why indeed? The plant in the flower pot has wilted. Next to the plant is a plaque with a child's name inscribed on it. I can see something stuck underneath the pot. Feel it. I lifted up and uncovered a dirty piece of paper. Found a worn-out talisman. Yay! We got points. Soul power. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. They are probably blood. Maybe? Didn't get very much from this room. Leave the 6th grade classroom. We haven't really gotten any spoops, guys. Or much to explore here. Oh, we're at the end here now. Long desks and what look like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This appears to be a science lab. Haha, this takes me back. Still, though. Yasuoka grimaces. It smells in here. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions has gone rotten. A look comes over Yasuoka's face, like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. Geez, you really want spoops, don't you? Just appreciate the build-up. I don't know, there was more spoops in the first chapter. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. There's a talisman in a dusty sink. Yay. It feels warm. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the staff room. This is probably where the fire started. The staff room was below us, so how did the fire reach down below? If it didn't, like, you know, tear through other parts of the building? I don't know. It seems really strange that the fire would travel to the floor below. You'd think that the fire would just take out the first floor. Or the floor that it's on, which if it started here, then you would think it would just continue on to take out the second floor. Is anything burned? Yeah, you could. They say that this whole area is burned. Like, you can see this area is all burned up. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here. That's what it says. Seems like this is where the fire started. Alright, that's it. Opened the door and left the science lab. There is a really freaky model in the background. Those are usually, freaky for horror games. The heat of the fire could have lit window ornaments on fire. The air gets freakishly hot. Yeah, no, but my thing is that The floor below them is where the staff room was, but that was also on fire too, or like there was scorched marks in that room. But I am wondering how the fire could have traveled down below. It seems difficult for the fire to travel downwards. You know what I mean? Because fire usually burns upwards towards air sources and stuff. It is difficult. Yeah, that's what I mean. Without burning like the other floors in other classrooms. But yet it was able to burn the floor below it, you know? So that makes no sense. But the heat could have lit up window ornaments, I mean. Maybe. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch though, you know? It's a bit of a stretch. Even the ceilings get super hot. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Maybe the ceiling got hot and the heat seeped through the ceiling. When the floor above is on fire. It's on fire. The floor is on fire. Oh god, it looks so frightening. I don't want to click on it. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. It's a sturdy wooden cabinet. It looks antique. The edges of the cupboards are rounded off. Feel it. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Office trash. Yeah. You're going to take that with you? What an odd man you are. Are we going to burn it? We're going to burn it. I bet you we're going to set it on fire and then we're going to like set the entire school afire, and that's how we're going to cleanse the spirit or something. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Got to fragment 1. What is it? Fragment 1. A portion of a memo. At certain sound wave or music put sleep. Also regarding sight will agitate or agit as it is will agitate it too aware of testing. Okay. I don't know. I'm totally guessing. You're right. It doesn't make much sense, really. Set it on fire. Ew, what are these? It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. They look like samples. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Oh no! No! I don't want to see this. Maybe I can figure a word out? Sure. Disturbing. I hear Yasuoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. You like them eyeballs, eh, Radio? Them eyeballs. Wait, I wanna... Here. Take a close look. There's some eyeballs there. Oh, it's a woman's ear with a earring still attached. I don't know what this part here is. Like, why is it in the jar with the ears? Or, like, what is this? I don't know what I'm quite looking at there. Or is that the label? Oh, that's the label. Okay, that's the label. It's a label. Body pieces that used to belong to human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. Yes, the ear is hot indeed, but can I look at the words, please? I can't switch to the bag until I get through the dialogue here. Hold on. It can't be. There's no way they use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. Oh, science lab storage room. Okay, we'll look away. We'll have to look again. The note, right? Here. Take a picture. Did you take a picture? Take your damn picture and you can figure it out. No? Okay. Because I'm not gonna sit on the screen while you try and figure it out. Take a picture. It'll last you longer. Or a screenshot. Whatever you need to do to see this. Or I suppose you can also clip it too. There you go. want to go back to looking at this. Oh, we don't get to look at the thing anymore. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. We get to look at it. Yes. Taking a closer look, I notice a large tag on the side of a container. Great Ashura. The letters are messy but legible. Great Ashura? Down must mean below where we currently are, so that would be the first floor? Recalling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decided to take the tag just in case. Got tag. Let's touch them. Feel them! I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. So, is something there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Yasuoka do something like this. I searched the chemicals, 4 million containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in my corner, or in the corner, catches my eye. I pick it up and realize it. It's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. Bundle of clothes. This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats, though it is a bit concerning. That rumor about a ghost in white? I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at Kei Miyamachi. And all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? I already have what I wanted from here. Okay. I want to look at the body last. Look. It's probably nothing, but it's a number of books. They're materials and encyclopedias about animals. Touch it. I grab one and flip the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems there's simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book. When I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Ooh, talisman. Feels warm. Alright, last item here is this thing. It's an elaborate anatomical model. Oh god, I don't like looking at these things. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and it couldn't handle the strain. Did we touch it? Do you want to touch it? I like looking at these things. It's so freaky looking. That was really like the ones they usually draw in like these horror games taking place in school, in like Japanese schools. They tend to make them a lot more freakier looking. Like I don't mind them in real life, but yeah, let's touch it. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. Would that mean something is hiding either in the mouth or the torso? Oh god, we're gonna throw our hands down the mouth. What's up, Boober Bunny? How you doing? You're up super late, just like we are. I think we'll be going soonish, but I was just like so engrossed in this story here, so I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. I hesitantly slide my hand into the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. I'm not up. Wait, that sounded like a snake. Gah. Oh my god, that's so horrifying. No, guys. Oh. There's snakes popping out of it. It's a snake head. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevasse. Is that right? Crevasse? I don't think that's the right word, crevasse. It really isn't. Isn't? It really isn't. Hurry, step back, or hurry, step back. It's supposed to be old lady voice. I stumble backwards. I knew something bad was gonna pop out of that thing. The snakes slowly retreat back into the model, so it seems they live inside it. I bet something's hidden in there. But to get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Do I have something to pacify the snakes with? What about the red notebook? I could use the notebook, right? Let's try that. Tool. Notebook. Maybe the snakes by the stairs might have moved because of the red notebook. In that case, the snakes here might also... I hold the red notebook up to the model. The snakes shift around slightly. But that's all that happens. I don't think that will work. It doesn't look like the red notebook is effective. I know. I was hoping it would be. Well, we've got a lot of items here. What about the bundle of clothing? No, it doesn't do anything. How about we use the hatchet on the snakes? No. What about... The label reads ID5 as a fresh floral scent. Handle with care. Is a vial with a white label that reads CH3 CH2OH. Flammable. Do not hold by open flame. What about this one? I take out the foil wrapped bottle. What should I do with it? Okay. Doesn't look like we have quite any items that may deal with the snakes for now. Alright. I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna call it here, radio. I know you wanted to keep going. But I think at this point, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll just investigate from this point. Normally I try to leave it off in the game where it's not going to be super confusing for me to figure out what I need to do, but it's pretty apparent, right? Okay, Katans. So yeah, we're gonna go and we are going to go and raid Vivi, if she's still there. How do I get out of here? Bag. I always forget. You gotta go inside the bag to exit the game. Like to the title screen. Much relax. Much such touch. Yes, we will touch more. Oh my god, I never noticed that there was a ghost here. Oh wow, there's a ghost that appears in the background. That's kind of freaky. The ghosts appear randomly. I guess as you progress in the game, it shows like the ghosts that you've encountered. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like the art a lot. And then I learned also that there's another game called Spirit Hunters NG, so I'll try and get my hands on that game too. But let's see if Vivi is still there. The art is good. Oh, actually, you said that she was at the last boss. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I wanna. You know what? We'll say hi. Shit. I probably won't stay too long. The final bout. Yeah. See, I was just thinking about that, and I didn't want to like spoil myself. But you know what? I just won't look, and I'll just say hi, hi, bye. And try not to spoil myself. I might spoil myself anyways by watching Omni's run because he's gonna be doing Sekiro anyways. How long has Vivi been going? Oh, she's been going for 3 hours. That's like longer than me. Actually, she started like just before I did. Just pause it as soon as you enter, you can still chat. That's true. Okay, yeah, she's there. I'm trying my best not to look at the screen. We'll give her some raid love. Try and get her to affiliate. I don't know if it counts if it comes from raid. I think it does. Sorry. Wait, what are you sorry for? Anyways, thank you to everyone who came out in today's stream. We got some good progress. I think we're actually really close to finishing because I think the chapter 4 might be the last chapter, it seems like. So spoiler risk. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I like rating smaller streamers and especially people who need help with getting to affiliate, so it's all good. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day or afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world, and I will see you guys in the next stream.